integer constants, real constants, complex constants, and string constants. And generally, a constant means what? Constants are data values that cannot be changed during the execution of the program means we are going to be called it as what? A constant. Constants means what is the thing we are defining? Constants are data values that cannot be changed during the execution of a program means we are going to be called it as what? A constants. Like variables, we are having the what? Like variables, what is the thing we are having? Constants have a type. And what are the different types of constants we are having? Boolean constants, character constants, integer constants, real constants, complex constants, and string constants. And here, a character constant is enclosed inside the what? Single quotes. So character constant is enclosed inside the what? Single quotes. And here, what are the different types of character constants we are having? Symbolically, names of the control characters we are calling it as what? Character constants. Here, what are the different types of character constants we are having here? And here we are having slash 0 for what? Null character, slash a for what? Del, slash b for what? Backspace, slash t for what? Horizontal tab, slash n for what? New line, and slash f for what? Form field, slash v for what? Vertical tab, slash r for what? Carriage return, and single quotes, double quotes, slash uh, to display the slash means what is the thing. Now we are going to see practically about these symbolic constants. Now we are going to see practically about these symbolic constants. And here, what are the symbolic character constants we are having? Here, remaining lines I am keeping inside the comments, and here up to here I am keeping inside the comment. And here I am explaining about the what? Null character here. Null character means we are going to use what is the thing we are going to be using? Slash 0. We are going to use something as what? Slash 0 here. And here, if we are using the null character means what is the thing it is going to be happening? It is going to display hello. After hello, it is going to be stopped. Null character is going to indicate something as what? End character. Null character is going to indicate something as what? End character. And if I am executing this program, if I am executing this program, compile, compiling the current program, and no errors. And here I am running the program. Here run, and here what is the thing it is going to be displayed? Here it is going to display. Here it is not going to display the world. Why? Because slash 0 is indicating for the word end character. Slash 0 is indicated as what? End character. So it is displaying something as what? It is displaying only the word hello. After hello, it is going to be ending. And this is the purpose of using the word slash j. Slash 0. Suppose I want to enter the character means we are what is the thing we are going to use? Slash 0. And here what is the mm, uh, what is the next thing we are going to write? Next, what is the next thing we are going to be demonstrating? Here I want to use something as what? Slash a. Slash a is used for what? Alert or bell sound. While displaying, after displaying hello, it is going to indicate something as what? It is going to indicate something as what? Bell sound. If I execute this program, and you are going to hear some sound, and here if I run this program here means here if I build and run, and okay. While execution, what is the thing it is displaying? It is not only displaying the hello world, it is making some sound. To make sound means what is the character will need to be indicated. To make sound means what is the character will need to indicate slash a. Suppose if I run once again means it is indicating something as what? Sound. And for to make the sound means what is the character we need to use? Slash a. To make the sound means what is the character we need to be used here means slash a. And suppose what is the purpose of using backspace here? What is the purpose of using backspace? To Backspace is used for what? Removing the on the keyboard we are going to have backspace. When we press the backspace means it is going to remove the previously typed character. It is going to remove the what? Previously typed character. Here I am having hello, but what is the thing it is going to be removed? One character it is going to be removed for what? O. And whether it is going to display the hello word or whether it is what is the thing it is going to be displayed, we are going to be checking now. And here I am executing the program, and whenever I am executing the program here means what is the thing it is displaying? It is displaying something as what? HEL word. It is displaying, it is what is the thing has been erased here means it has, we have applied something as what? Backspace. So it has removed the character as what? It has removed the O character here. It has removed the what? O. And this is the importance of using the water. The importance of using the water slash b. It is the importance of using the water slash b. And if you are using the slash b means it is going to be acted as water backspace. On the keyboard we are going to have one button called the tab button, and if we are using this slash t, then it is going to act it as what? A tab. It is going to take something as how many number of spaces it is going to be considered here as. It is going to consider something as 4 spaces, like that. And if I am executing this program, if I am executing this program, then what is the thing it is going to be displayed? Between the hello and world, it is displaying some five spaces. It is displaying some 5 spaces. And here, what is the purpose of using this slash t means? What is the purpose of using this horizontal tab space? We are going to call it as what? Horizontal tab space also. And it is good to display some space in between the characters. Five amounts of 5 spaces between the characters means we are going to use something as what? Slash t. And what is the purpose of using slash n? What is the purpose of using slash n means? Slash n is used for the what? New line character. We are going to be called it as what? New line character. And here, if I execute this program, if I execute this program means what is the output it is going to be displayed. Hello is going to be displayed in one line, and world is going to be displayed in other line. Why it is displaying in second line means before the world we have indicated something as what? Slash n nothing but what? New line. And here, what are the other things we are going to have here means we are going to have vertical tab, and some of the versions are going to support this vertical tab. Here it is not supporting, and vertically it is going to assign something as what? Vertically it is going to assign something as what? Straight. And here we are having form feed. It is going to form feed is nothing but what? It is moving the what is the thing it is going to be moved to the cursor is going to move to the what? First position. The cursor is going to move to the what? The first position. And here, what is the here these two vertical tab and form feed are not working on my computer system. Here, what is the other character constant we are having here means we are having something as what? Slash r. We are going to be called it as what? Carriage return. And carriage return means the cursor is going to move to the first position, and there onwards it is going to type. It is going to type something as space. It is going to type E is going to be, these 3 E's are going to be replaced here. These 3 E's are going to be replaced from HELL. HEL. Like this, it is going to be replaced. We execute the program means you are going to get idea. And if I build and run, and what is the purpose of using the carriage return here? Here, here it is displaying something as what? Instead of HELLO, it is displaying something as what? HEL has been displayed it as what? HEL has been displayed it as what? EEELO. EEELO it is displaying. And this is the purpose of using the word slash r. And to display the hello world inside the single quotes. Already the single quotes are having some special name. So to display the single code means what is the thing we need to be using. To display the single code means first of all we need to type some backslash. After that we need to indicate single code means the single code is going to be displayed. If you apply directly means it is not going to be displayed, it is going to throw something as what error. And to display the single code, to display the single code or to display the double quotes means what is the thing we need to be used. What is the thing we need to be used here means to display the single quote or to display the double quotes means we need to use something as what backslash single quote means single quote is going to be displayed, backslash double quote means double quote is going to be displayed. Here this hello world is indicated inside the single quotes. Here the hello world is indicated this while displaying it is indicated inside the word double quotes. While indicating it is going to be displayed inside the word double quotes. Here if I execute this program, mm, if I execute this program, then what is the output it is going to be displayed. It is displaying the hello world inside the word single quotes. Why it is displaying here means here we have used something as what slash single quote, and here why it is displaying double quotes here means slash double quotes we are using. And suppose inside the C programming, inside the file handling, I want to indicate a file location here. I want to indicate something as what file location. Then how that file location is going to be displayed. How that file location is indicated here means if you are indicating a single slash means it is not going to specify that particular location. It is not going to understand that the directory location. It is to indicate that location means what is the thing we need to be used. We need to use something as what double slash. We need to use something as what instead of single slash we need to use something as what double slash. And if I execute this program, if I execute this program is how the directory structure it is going to be displayed. It is displaying something else instead of double slash. How many slashes it is displaying? Single slash. Dir colon slash movies slash c dot mp4. And to display any to make the C program to understand the directory structure means we need to indicate the directory structure not by using a single slash. We need to indicate it by using the word double slash. And this is the statement is useful whenever we are writing the programs inside the word file handling. These are the things we are going to be called it as what symbolic constants. And what are the symbolic constants we are having inside the what are the symbolic names for controlling characters we are having inside the C language base. Slash 0, slash A for bell sound, slash B for backspace, slash T for horizontal tab, slash N for new line, slash V for vertical tab, slash F for form feed, slash R for what carriage return, and a slash single quotes for what single quotes, slash double quotes for what double quotes, slash slash for what backslash. And these are the things we are going to be called it as what symbolic names for what control characters. And what are the other things we are having here? And here integer constants means you can write suppose plus 1 to 123. You have written it as what int int what is the thing you have been written something int x is equal to int x is equal to plus 123 you have been assigned, but it is going to take what is the value it is going to take here is 123. If you assign something as minus 130 minus 378 means it is going to take value as what this one we are going to be called it as unsigned, this one we are going to be called it as signed. Here what is the sign it has been assigned here means minus sign, and it is displaying something as what minus sign. And this one we are going to be called if the constant value it is containing, if you are indicating some L, then it is going to take like this, and but the value is of type as what long int, but the value is of type as what long. And if you are with the values, if you are indicating at the end of the value, if you are indicating this means you are going to be called it as what unsigned long int. You are going to be called it as what unsigned long int. And at the end of the value, if you are indicating something as LL means you are going to treat it the value as what a long end. You need to indicate it as what a long end. And these values they are going to be called it as what values inside the values, whatever the values we are storing, that values we are going to be 123 is nothing but an integer constant, minus 378 we are going to be called it as what these values we are going to be called it as what integer constants. We are going to be called it as what integer constants. And these type of values we are going to be called it as what floating point constant. Even though you are assigning 0 point, it is going to take the value as what 0 0.0, and it is of what type? Double type. And you have indicated assigned the value as what 0.0, but it is going to take the value as what 0 0.0, and the value is of which type? Double type. And here the values are of which type? Double type. If you are at the end of the value, if you are indicating f at the end of the value, if you are indicating f, and such value we are going to be called it as what it is going to take the value as minus 2.0, and the value is value we are going to be called it as what which type? Floating point type. We are going to be called it as what floating point type. And these type of values we are going to be called it as what we are, we are going to be called it as what real constants. They are real constants or floating point constant values, floating point constant values. And here we are indicating something as what complex constants. And here we are multiplying the value with the what here complex values are indicated as what real and imaginary combination. Here this one we are going to be called it as real value, this one we are going to be called it as imaginary. And into I means what is the thing it is going to be considered, the value value is going to, instead of I it is going to be replaced it as what minus I minus I whole power 1 by 2, nothing but square root of minus 1, square root of what minus 1. And this type of values we are going to be called it as what this type of constants we are going to be complex constants, we are going to be called it as what complex constants. We are going to be called these type of values as what complex constant values. And okay, values if you are assigning the value directly means the value is not going to be changed. Here if I am displaying if I why we are going to call it as a constant here, why we are going to call it as a here we are having something as what string constants. The string constants are going to be indicated inside the what double quotes. And here uh, this one we are going to be called it as null character, this one we are going to be called it as what empty string. And use single quote for the character constants, use double quote for the what string constants. And here, what is the which type of things we are going to be called it as a constant? The value which is unchanged means we are going to be called it as what constant. Suppose here I am writing something as what here I am writing here I am indicating something as print f, and here I am displaying an integer value, and here I am indicating something as percentage d. Here I am indicating something percentage d. Here I am indicating something as 1. And here, if you execute the statement for n number of times, it is going to display 5 only. It is going to display 5 only. And this type of constant we are calling it as what? We are calling it as what? Numeric constant. And we are calling it as what? Integer constant. Integer based constant. And if you are indicating something here, if here if you indicate percentage and here you have write something 5.5 is, that is the which type of constant we are going to be called it as what floating point constant. And that's why what are the different types of constants we are having here means integer constant, floating point constants, string constants, and character constants. And whatever the things whatever the values are there, those values we are going to be called it as what constant values we are going to be called it as what constants. And here what are the inside this program we are declaring something as three different constant values. And here we are indicating one constant value using what preprocessor directive statement. We are declaring one constant value by using the what preprocessor directive statement by hash define by 3.14. And this type of constant we are going to be called it as what defined constant. We are going to be called it as what defined constant. We are going to be called it as what defined constant. And here inside the C programming, we are declaring one constant value by using something as what allocating the memory, and so we are going to be called it as what memory constant. And inside this CPI, what is the value of pi we are having? The value of pi is what 3.14. That is the same value. This value is going to be assigned to this one, and this type of constant we are going to be called it as what memory constant. They are going to be called it as what memory constant. And here what is the what is the constant we are having here means here directly you are writing the value. Here directly we are indicating the value. We are going to be call this value as what we are going to directly we are assigning the value. This type of value we are going to be called it as what literal constant. We are going to be called it as what literal constant. What are the three types of constants are there inside this program is demonstrating what are the three types of values it is demonstrating here means defined constant and memory based constant value, and what is the literal based constant value. Literal based constant value, this is all about the constants inside the word C language. This is all about the constants inside the word C language.